Right, nobody needs to see a time lapse of these. So, put a bit of wire wool over them, and then I'll make them satin black. Now they're black. Other side done. Well, I found out the hard way that this car originally had a Clubman front end. I've put the standard round nose hinges on, and as far as it will go back, when I drop the bonnet, I've got a good probably 3/4 of an inch all the way around. So I'm going to do a swap with Will. So he can have those hinges, which are in the let's say, yeah, focus, in the Clubman position, and I'm having his Clubman hinges. So hopefully that'll work. So hinges are off. I've started some detailing in the corner here, just to see how well it comes up. So using a detailing brush and some defined detail. Look him up on the net. A guy called Reese, good mate of mine, owns a company. Some brilliant all-purpose cleaner. So I'm just doing this area at the moment, just cleaning up as much as I can. And then while the weather's actually decent, I might just get her out and give her a one blast of the pressure washer to get the crap off. But I'll see how I feel. Right, so next part of the puzzle is I've got a cut-off switch in here, which I'm trying to get rid of. So I need to take all of that out, and then the main cable I'll then just put to the battery. So hopefully that should get them off. That's freed it up. As well, I'm going to sort out this rat's nest of random cables. That's going to be fun. So, all of that's been removed now. So, all this kind of rat's nest that fed all the lights down the side, that's been removed. And now we have a piece that can go straight out the back now. So that's most of it out of the way now. A lot of it was attached to the side of the van with these. I'll get some heat and get those off, as well as all these panels as well, and all these bits and pieces. Next is the flooring, and then sort that corner out. Add it to the pile. Now let's see if this moves easily. It does, but I think I'm going to have to need both hands for this. Disregard, it's wooden flooring. So it just comes off. By the way, if anybody wants this, get in touch, because I'm not going to use it again. And there we go. So all of this to come off again. Just needs a good clean out, but it looks pretty solid. Just a lot of crap in here more than anything else. But yeah, plenty of room for activities. Right, brought it back in the open. Give you an idea of what I've done. So the rear end completely stripped out. All the wiring is now done. Battery's out of the way, because the next thing is I'm going to remove the chair, sort out the alarm and the rest of this cabling, and hopefully clear it up a little bit more. Right, wiring time. My biggest challenge at the moment is trying to work out where this goes. So typically I haven't got my tools with me. So this goes all the way up and into all there. And then you've got this, which is half off, and that goes somewhere in the back as well. So it's a bit of a everything, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, that is for the USB charger there, which I'm going to keep actually, but I might make it a little bit more neater than that. I've got all these wires as well coming in down, and I believe it goes to this module which controls those, which I'm getting rid of. Right, I've undone the speedo cable, and I've got a load of random wires up here as well. So this is the rat's nest that I need to start having a look through. It's random taped cables, crimped, but a lot of them just taped. So yeah, they'll come off re-crimped, and I'll heat shrink them. So here we go. Okay, so that was the plug from down there, and it goes up. It feeds off the switch. I'll have a look where it's taking its feed from, and then it's going each way to the lights on top. So looks like I might have to remove the headlining for this, but needs must. The rest of it, I found a random one here, but I'll have a look on the Haynes because that actually looks like a genuine one. And the rest of it actually looks to be relatively standard and stock, but I'll try and sort this out as well. I need to sort out the 10 volt regulator because the coolant temperature is all over the place. Right, moving on. So I've managed to get the majority of the bitumen panels off, and I've given it a quick wipe with some Banish tar and glue remover. I managed to get the most of it. This stuff I can't seem to get off. This is kind of like it's like tiger seal, so it's going to be now and impossible to get rid of. It's in quite a few places. I was hoping it would come off in a chunk, but it's got absolutely nothing. But I've managed to get the majority of everything else off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and we're going to do the other one. But rather than do a time lapse, I'm just going to crack on with it. All this eventually will be Gravitexed up to about there, so the roof will be done as well, because it's just a big drumming panel, and so are these. So and the doors will just stay as they are. I'm not going to Gravitex the back of those. However, I will replace the glass, as you can probably see quite a few scratches in there, and probably do something with the seal, because you can actually see the outside and the outside there. So yes, something will be done about that. Right, I'm going to crack on with it. And there we go. So I've done as much as I can on the floor. So it's all been degreased and detarred. So hopefully what I'll do is things like areas like that, little hole, and there's a few up there as well. I'll have them welded, and then yeah, the rear end will be Gravitexed, and then that'll be black carpet in the middle of it. So yeah, right. I think I should get the seats in now. So the cable's now been chopped down. The original one came through from underneath, round up into the cut-off switch, and then back down and into the positive terminal. So what I've done is taken it directly from the one that went into the switch, chopped it down by about 6-7 inches, and put it back into the positive. So I've shortened it all now, and it's all nice and neat and comfortable back in the battery tray, as per. The wiring for the alarm system, I've tidied up a little bit. It still needs a lot of work. I'll probably relocate that box at some point, or maybe just take the alarm out completely, because the car remains in a alarm garage most of the time anyway, so I'll have to think about that one. The dash, so I had a bit of a play, and remember that wire, that big positive wire? Well, that came through underneath and into here, and it just went nowhere. It was just completely blanked off. I am keeping stuff like this, because this is a double set of USB ports, and it's been wired properly to the ignition system through a, just see it there, it's actually got its own fuse holder, so I'm keeping that one because it's really useful, especially when you're going on long journeys. So I'm thinking about changing the binnacle completely. I don't like these because that was the switch for the roof lights, so that's completely gone. That was the brake light warning, so again, you don't need this for anything in particular, so I'm getting rid of that completely. The coolant temperature needs a new 10 volt, and I want to go to 130 mile an hour clocks, so I'm going to completely replace this, as well as replace the bottom, and this is probably going to go black. I don't know what the new colour is going to be for the door cards and etc., but I'll have to have a think about it. But for the time being, I've put that all back in. All the wiring's been taped up nicely, and that's in quite solid as well, so I'm happy with that. So moving on. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the day. Still going to sort the bonnet out. A little disappointed on that one. I managed to get the wheel trims on as well. So these are Lambretta white wall inserts. So to do those, I took the wheel off, let down the tyre, got as much air out of it as possible, and then you push the bead back, roll these in, and then inflate them. But I genuinely think they make the van. Probably machine polish tomorrow. But general, pretty happy. Interior, it's completely clean out now. So dead chuffed with that. Gonna go online tonight and we'll see if I can get some more seats and another dash insert as well. Do some playing around with that. But as I said, day one, and I've managed to achieve more than I thought I ever would. But yeah, really pleased with that one. For those that haven't you, please like, subscribe and comment below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for now.